Hey everyone, I'm here with Ernie Vargas, the Probate Fox, Rob Badhorn from Lead Fusion, and we got a great little video here, a little live broadcast that we're doing, and today we're going to be talking about vacant land, and really excited about it because we've had a lot of questions from our subscribers on vacant land specifically. I'm interested as a vacant land investor. A lot of people don't know that about me. I do that. On land investing as well, because I just think there's a great opportunity there, especially more recently with COVID. A lot of people are moving out of the cities. You know, we see that kind of in droves right now. They want to go off, they want to have their own place out in the country or just in the suburbs, not in the cities, right? So they're a little bit fearful of maybe the future a little bit. Before we start, what I want to do is anyone that follows us on Facebook, you're going to have to, it looks like Bill Allen is already, yes, guys, what's up? So Bill, welcome to us. So anyone on Facebook, you have to click on StreamYard.com/Facebook, and then we can see the comments that you have if you are following us on Facebook. So yeah, please do that. And like I said, Bill Allen just posted about what's up, guys? So hey, welcome, Bill. And so first thing off, go ahead and go to StreamYard.com, click on /Facebook, click on to join the two, and then you can post comments on your Facebook channel, and we'll see that live here as we're presenting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I will put that in the Facebook later on, and then you will get notified as soon as we become live. Then you'll be able to get notified as well for us and what we're doing and everything. One other thing that we want to talk about before we get into vacant land, and that is Flip Hacking Live tickets. So we are going to have a special guest on tomorrow, actually, Bill Allen. So you have to watch us go live tomorrow as well to talk specifically about this deal because it is unbelievable. It's for a $397 ticket to Flip Hacking Live. And for those of you who don't know what Flip Hacking Live is, it is one of the best events, or if not the best event every year that the seven-figure group, Bill Allen and his crew put together. They bring in unbelievable presenters in real estate business and, other people outside of it. There's a whole list of presenters that we'll be talking about tomorrow with Bill Allen when we go live. And yeah, Bill, can't wait either. I completely agree. So we're going to talk about those presenters tomorrow, and you guys will be absolutely blown away. You typically get the people that are doing extremely well in our group, and there's a ton of people, and I know every single one of them personally. And they're doing amazing things in wholesaling and flipping properties. But then outside of that, right, we even have a multi-family sect that we're doing that I'm involved in, as well as land flipping on top of it with some people. So anyways, talk about the tickets in general. $397 for the ticket. It's an unbelievable price. Live, this event is in their beginning, it's like $997 and like $1497 if you get close to the day of. But since we're in a virtual world right now and doing everything virtual, and by the way, the setup he has for this virtual thing, it'll be blown away. It's just not like a normal Zoom call or anything like that. You'll be absolutely blown away about the interaction you're going to have as well. Anyways, let me get to the ticket. Sorry, $397 for the ticket purchase. $300 from Lead Fusion, and Lead Fusion lists are included in skip tracing. So basically, if you're doing skip tracing right now, and if you haven't tried out leadfusion.com, this is a great way to try us out. But if you are, even if you're a current user of Lead Fusion, this is $300 automatically included for your $397 ticket. So basically, the ticket's $97, right off the bat. So that's a great deal. However, on top of it, we're throwing in Andy McFarland, and Andy is presenting at Flip Hacking Live. He is the god of seller financing. He's a wholesaler in multiple markets, and he's absolutely killing it. Multi-million-dollar revenue guy, and absolutely doing some great work there. You get his seller finance videos. It's 4 hours of seller finance videos that I really started with and so forth. So just a great deal from that perspective. That's included in this ticket. And then also $995 of value of Flip Hacking previous events from 2016 to 2019. They took the best of the best presentations from 2019 and all the way through 2016 That's a 995 value that Bill and the seven figure group sells on their website for that value. So you're getting that included as well in this purchase of the ticket. So truly unbelievable. Ernie, I don't know if you have anything to say about it. I know I'm a lot closer to it than you are.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's exciting. We've spoken to a lot of different people, and people are really, really just pumped up about this. So I'm excited. And, we've chosen to also become vendors at the event. So, we'll have a chance to kind of sit at one of those breakout sessions and just chat with people all about probate and inherited leads, which, you and I are both passionate about.
Mm-hmm. Yep, completely. And so we'll have a booth there. We'll have, you'll be able to talk with us at any point, during that whole seminar. This is October 15th through the 17th. I forgot to put that on the slides. But if you follow the link on the screen, you will be able to get to those tickets, and it will give you a special promo code to log in. And that promo code is Probate. So for those of you on the audio here. So just want to let you know that. But anyways, let's get to Vacant Land. We're gonna have Bill Allen on tomorrow, and to talk about Flip Hacking Live. Just like I said, unbelievable event, changed my life. Right? I mean, I've been investing for 4 or 5 years now with the seven figure group, and just learned so much over the last years that I'm very proud to be a part of that group. And proud to be with Bill Allen and everybody that's going to be presenting. I won't be presenting, but with Bill Allen, everybody presenting there is just incredible. All right, so Vacant Land. Sorry about that. I tell you what, I will. Oh, one last thing: for $397, you get $1,790 in skip tracing services and the video. So it's $300 in skip tracing videos. So, all right, Ernie, let's get back to talking about Vacant Land. So what do we want to know about Vacant Land? Can you get Vacant Land in probate?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that it's one of your little secret sauces of success of the Vacant Land. So what better time to talk about that than today, right? Yeah. Vacant parcels absolutely found in probate. We're getting that asked over and over, almost on a weekly basis. Do you guys provide vacant land leads? Does that exist in probate? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. Yes. And I say that so many times because most people do not know that there is such a thing as a small estate value in probate. So everybody always thinks about real estate in terms of probate with real estate, of houses, right? And obviously that's the big ticket item. But there are more things in probate than just single family residences, such as vacant land. And vacant lands are usually overlooked because of that small estate value. So what happens is that the courts will usually have a fast track process for people where they can expedite their probate, virtually bypass the traditional probate process that a regular petitioner would go through. So they essentially file what's called an affidavit. An affidavit, is able to transfer that title of that property in a much faster manner. And usually all these affidavits, on average in all courts throughout the country, are filed in that probate department when we capture them. And so when our subscribers get these probate leads, they also get the affidavits. They also get the small estate administration, depending how the court is filing. And then, it's all about value, right? So every county in the country will have a different value of what they consider to be a small value. So like, say, for example, in California, a small value could be $55,000 up to $166,000. And it just means how that particular file is processed in the court. But at the end of the day, these are fast track probate processes where people can absolutely find vacant land. And so that's kind of like that little secret, is that affidavit and that small estate value. That's where you will find probate land within the probate records. And so the good news is that, yes, we capture all that, anything that has to, because at the end of the day, vacant land is probate. I mean, it's real estate. And at the end of the day, anything that is related to real estate, we care about as a community of real estate professionals, right? Which we all are. We care about real estate, right? And anything that pertains to that, because there's a way to capture a profit within the vacant land community. And I know that you're pretty experienced at that as well. So you want to jump in on vacant parcels and what you do there?
Yeah, absolutely. And what people don't realize is that you can really monetize long-term land. So one of the things that I do is that, we will seller finance out vacant land. A lot of people right now, especially with COVID, they're leaving the cities. They want to get out into maybe not the country, but maybe the suburbs, right? So infill lots, with some acreage or something along those lines, or out in the country. We see that so often, and definitely you want to monetize that maybe with seller financing. So what you do is you buy, in this case, you would buy the probate land at relatively inexpensive prices, because a lot of times they just don't know the value of it, or maybe they do know the value of it. And usually you can get a significant discount for land, right, when you purchase it. So you get that discount, and then you seller finance it back to your new seller that comes in, and over a 5 or a 10-year note associated with that land. And so now you have an income stream, right? So I do it because I always want to create multiple streams of income, for my real estate investing, whether it's rentals or with land. You want to create multiple streams of income so that if one thing starts to go, another thing will keep on bringing you some passive income as well. So that's why land's really important to me, because there's no toilets, there's no, there's no tenants or anything like that, right?
Tenants, right?
What's that?
Toilets, trash, or tenants.
Toilets, trash, or tenants. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that, right? It's vacant land. So if they want to build on it, great. No big deal. You put those provisions, within your contract of it. But yeah, so you can basically seller finance out to someone buying your land, or really financing your land, from you, right? So you become the bank in essence when you own that piece of property. So it's just a great deal, great investment. People are all over now vacant land just because of that, just because of COVID, and they want a piece of their own property, in the future. So this gives them a way to get into the land, relatively inexpensive monthly payments when you do it this way. So right. I know that, you've been doing a series for our subscribers on probate and inheritance. You've been doing land packets. You want to go over the land packet a little bit? That was for August and September subscribers, right?
Yeah. So, one of the things that we do to try to serve our subscribers as best as possible is to deliver an ongoing education and information in the world of probate and inherited real estate. And so every month there's a different class. It's a different master class that is delivered to our group. And August, we talked a lot about the small estate value and that court procedure within probate, and how people can go about finding these vacant lands, vacant parcels in these files. And then in September, we got into, really diving deep into that vacant land niche. And there's so many different things to do, some of the things that you mentioned, as well as some examples and case studies from some of our other subscribers and investors out there. Really, there's so many ways to capitalize on vacant land. Just I'll tell you kind of a fun thing. So I'm a Boy Scout master, right? And so I take boys on hikes, and we're kind of getting ready for next year, because next year we're going to Philmont. God willing, right? If all but yeah, so which is in New Mexico. So we're going to go on a 75-mile hike. Yes, I've got to get physically fit for that. But the reason that I bring that up is because as a Boy Scout troop, we're always looking for vacant land that we can rent when we go out on outings. And did you know that there is an Airbnb segment to vacant land? And so people are out there purchasing vacant land, and then they're renting it out as recreational land. And without utilities, without running water, and things like that. Now, obviously, the more amenities you have, the more options you have, and obviously the higher prices. But there's a whole world of Airbnb just for vacant land, and so it's really exciting. In our September class, I share all of these different resources and sites that people can subscribe to for vacant land leasing. So it's a dynamic little niche. We've had quite a group be very successful, and I've got my own stories to share. So, it's all found in probate and inherited deeds, because what happens? Somebody passes away, and, somebody inherits a vacant land, and usually it's looked at as a liability, right? Like it's costing taxes and costing maintenance. And, people look at this like, what am I going to do with this? Right. So there's a real opportunity to come in there and buy vacant land for absolute pennies on the dollar. And I'm talking like a couple $100. $1,000. These are the types of purchases that are very common for vacant land in probate. So yeah, we thought we'd share that, especially because we've gotten a lot of questions and inquiries about that over the last month or so. So.
Okay, cool. And so what you had mentioned before about the affidavit, for the vacant land, then gets that out of probate really quickly, right? So you can that petitioner can sell that land very quickly for,
Yes.
like you said, almost pennies on the dollars on a lot of chances. So definitely look for the vacant land on top of the residential, properties. There's that real estate there, that property that you can also get a hold of, and that's being vacant land. So that is great. So a lot of different strategies. Like I said, the subscribers that are with us right now, they would have gotten their vacant land pack with the mastermind. So love to see that going out. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you coming on, Ernie, and really us together here in getting the probate and inheritance out there to the world. Any other comments before we go besides buy your Flip Hacking Live ticket? And again, we'll be on with Bill Allen tomorrow around, I think, 11:15 time frame. No, sorry, 11:30, 11:45 Pacific time.
Yes.
So catch us there. Definitely put that in your calendar if you want to hear about that and some of the amazing presenters there.
Yeah, one other thing that I'd like to just kind of throw out there again is that when people buy these tickets, right, for Flip Hacking Live, in addition to all of these bonuses that we talked about today, which are, incredible. In addition to all of that, we just kind of want to make it even more of an urgency for you to go out there and buy, you who are watching. And that is where I will deliver to you without cost a fast start probate class. And so that will be delivered to them in a members portal. So they'll have, ability to access that. And, it's just a way to continue giving. We want everybody that is excited about real estate to have all the reason to be successful in real estate. So with all of these things that were mentioned today, I think that they have a bright future ahead of them. So excited about that.
Okay, so we're going to call that the Fast Start Probate class.
Yeah, and we'll outline it for them a little bit more. I know we talked about it last week on last week's live video, and just kind of want to remind them about that today.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll post that in the comments so people see it. Like I said, if you found us on YouTube, you'll see all these comments. For some reason, it's not tracking into Facebook right now. But yeah, definitely. So you get Flip Hacking Live, you get the $300 in skip tracing services, you get $1,400 and some change on the free videos, which is all Flip Hacking Live. All the seller finance videos from Andy McFarland, the 4 hours there. And then on top of that, you're offering a Fast Start Probate class, just to even sweeten the pot even more. So definitely buy the ticket, and you'll see us at the event as well. All right, Ernie. Hey, thanks a lot for the time today. Gold Bomb definitely on Affidavit for Vacant Land. Those haven't seen it, definitely you want to do that. And there's definitely a lot of different strategies you can employ outside of it. One of which I didn't even know about. You didn't even drop that one on me about the Airbnb for vacant land. I didn't even know that. We talked about this, pre-show, and that's a new one. So that is awesome. Plus, you can do seller financing, right? You can create that stream of income just from vacant land. So we offer that in our probate leads. Go ahead to leadfusionlist.com. Subscribe and you'll be able to get our probate and inheritance leads there. All right, Ernie, thanks a lot. You have a great day the rest of the day. All right.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks.